Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a timeless tarot card reading for you, Aquarius. I'm just going to trust whenever this reading comes across your screen. That is when you are meant to see it. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. If you'd like a personal reading from me, my email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email. We can talk about that. And just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Aquarius. Anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on an Aquarius, everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, welcome, Aquarius. Let's get some messages for you. Spirit, can we get some messages for the sign of Aquarius? A Moon Oracle card. Moon Oracle card. You're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. Look at that. The clearing is here. You can see the end here. You can see the finale. I love that. Nothing will come of this situation. Ooh, a change of course, avoid of course moon, but a change is needed here, some kind of adjustment. You are good enough. The full moon in Aquarius, and the answers you need are coming. The full moon in Gemini. We got this eclipse full moon coming up here. Aquarius, the spirits are asking you to change course here, to change direction here in some way so that you can see this end result. Fox on the bottom of the deck. What kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius? Yeah, the snake. Wow. And the elephant. You're carrying something forward, leaving something behind to gain this enlightenment, to gain this awareness. You're about to reveal something, that you've picked up on this last cycle of yours. Beautiful. Beautiful. Some kind of understanding. And there's that fox still on the bottom of the deck. Very, very smart. You're very intelligent, very wise. You've picked up a lot along the way. You've picked up a lot of wisdom along the way here. Wow. This card here keeps catching my eye. Nothing will come of this situation. It's like just when you think you're at your end, just when you think I cannot do anymore, I'm giving up, I surrender it here. That's when this clearing comes into view. That's when you step out into the light here and see. You gain the understanding. What kind of Zen Tarot card is up in the ether for the sign of Aquarius? Totality. Look at you bringing it all together here, making it happen. This is beautiful. This is about your fire, your passions, excuse me, your desires here. Oh my God, and the Fool. Look at this energy on the bottom of the deck, taking that leap of faith, really, really falling into trust here, understanding that it was all for purpose. There was some kind of big understanding coming to you. It's like a big aha moment. I get it. I get it. That's what that was for. God, I love that. I love this awareness coming into you. And you're about to reveal, but you got some kind of big change coming in. What's that all about? I want to see what that change is all about. What are you thinking about right now, Aquarius? What is on your mind? What is going on in the mind space? Three of Swords, that grief and sorrow. King of Wands. Wow, this is about your fire and finding new ways to bring that passion forward. Eight of Swords, all up in your head. And the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy coming into the mix here. So you're coming from some grief, from sorrow, from feeling very, very much alone here, just feeling very isolated, not being able to speak your mind or having not that sounding board that you need. So here you go into action mode. Here you go into inspired action and making a plan to get out of there, making a plan to find your kingdom again, find your center again. But you're all up in your head. You're trying to figure some of the past events out here. Why did that have to happen? Why me? And that brings in balance, the looking at it here, the looking at the grief and the sorrow here, and the whys of it brings in this incredible balance. Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. Wow, you were really, really out of whack, just not feeling yourself, just really feeling like an outsider here. And then bam, it kicks you into action. It's like if I can change, then everything will change. I'm going to change the way I think about this. What's the future thought? Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Look at these two knights coming in, these messages coming in, this understanding coming in. Something with money, something you've saved for, something you've worked really hard for. Here's the payoff with that. And a lot of messages coming in, just a lot of people wanting information from you or wanting to pick your brain about something here. Wow, because maybe they sense your balance here, or they sense your well-being coming in here, and they're still feeling stuck in the past here. Beautiful, beautiful. You're helpful. You're very, very helpful. You're a good listener. Aquarius, what are you feeling right now? What's in the heart space? What's in the heart space? The Six of Wands. Look at this reciprocity coming in, the exchange of energy now. But there's some kind of completion. Look at Spirit cheering you on at this finish line that you're at here, trying to give you that second wind, that big breath so you can just run through the finish line there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You're just trusting that it will work out. You're trusting that maybe this plan will come into action here. It's something tickling you, some kind of idea tickling here. And Spirit is cheering you on. Go for it. Go for it, Aquarius. What else in the heart space? What else is Aquarius feeling? Queen of Pentacles right underneath the King of Wands here. Security, independence, independently owned and operated, making the rules here, being very kind of rigid. We're kind of rigid in your standards here, not allowing just everybody in here, not after what you've been through. So you have this very tight knit circle of friends here, a very tight knit community. Don't let not letting a whole lot of people in. Even though there's a lot of people vying for your attention right now, trying to get you to turn around and look at them. But you're on a different quest. You just really left something behind. Something has been left in the dust here, and you've gained independence because of it. What's the challenge in the heart space? What's the challenge? Another six. Look at this, the Six of Wands. You've got the Six of Swords. You've got the Six of Wands in the heart space and the Six of Swords. This is all about moving on from the troubled waters, moving on from the things that did not work out or the obstacles that have gotten in your way here. You're blindly trusting Spirit now. You don't know where this is leading you, but you know this is leading you into change and something different, and you're very, very much ready for change. Very much ready, just really getting out of your head of the what ifs or the what didn't work out here. What's the future feeling, the immediate future feeling? Page of Wands. Look at these knights and pages. I love this. Moving on, moving out, following some kind of spirit guide. There's a spirit guide, an angel that has stepped up, that is leading you out of the darkness, leading you out of the confusion here and the chaos. There was a lot of chaos with this Knight of Swords now. I'm seeing that. But you've got this new pathway, this new opening up, this new beginning here that is calling you. It's literally calling you. You're very minimalistic now. You don't need a whole lot of things because you understand what abundance is. You understand the energy of it now. So you're pulling in the energy of abundance. This is beautiful. Spirit, what's your advice in the heart space for Aquarius? What is your advice? My God, another six, 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 six. Look at this. Six of Pentacles coming into the mix now. It's really time for you to receive. You've been giving. You've been giving, 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 looking out for everyone else here. Really the protector amongst us. You have been there guarding us, protecting us, seeing all sides of things, really making people feel like you are on their side here. And here comes the reciprocity, the payoff for that. Wow. Even though you've been through something really difficult yourself, you're giving that away now. You're really surrendering that energy and moving into this new. After the eclipse, the full moon eclipse here, things are going to look very, very differently to you. It's just like this new light has come in, this new idea, this new way to go here with the Page of Wands. You're following your heart. You're really getting out of your head now. Not everything has to be so practical and so planned out and so manipulated by you so that you can plan for this beautiful outcome here. Really surrendering that and letting it go. Trusting in Spirit so much more now. Just really surrendering. The white flag has been put out here for you, Aquarius. Just surrender it. Surrender it. Let it go. Let it go. You're just here. You're right on the precipice. What's in the foundation of this? What is this all about for Aquarius? The Hierophant, the rising up, the new awareness coming in, the understanding coming in. Here comes the Pope card. You have a very, very strict set of rules now, very strict set of standards now. So if people are not living up to those standards, you're not pointing them out. You're not telling them how they should be or who they should be. You're really just moving on. You're focusing elsewhere here, turning your attention to the people that do really understand you and respect you and want to follow these rules with you. Past lives keeps wanting to come out here. So maybe this is a karmic lesson come in from long ago, an ancestral thing here where you don't have to control how everyone is feeling or how everyone is thinking here. You're letting people live their own free will, letting people live their own karma here. But you have this very, very tight guideline for yourself here. You're not going to waver. You're not going to fall out of line again. You're not going to lose yourself again. God, you're coming into this true, authentic light of yours, and so that's what's making you very uninfluenceable. You're one of those people that really cannot be hypnotized, cannot be brainwashed. You have this core set of values that you will not waver from. It's absolutely beautiful. It's what gave you the balance, and you also have the surrendering for everyone around you. You go be all you can be. You go be all you can be. Find that core belief system yourself here, but you're not gonna crack me. You're not gonna nudge me into feeling some sort of way here. So it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Really taking the reins back, taking control. What else in the foundation? What else in the foundation about this control and this complete surrender? It's like two in one here, a twofer. Ace of Cups, look at this. This really brings in a new beginning in the heart space here. You're just allowing Aquarius. You are coming into alignment with Temperance up in your mind space and the Hierophant in your foundation here. You are in pure alignment now. There's just you sitting in the light of your experiences here and just letting them be, not second guessing them, not trying to figure out what went wrong here. You're just letting it be. This is beautiful, beautiful. You're giving that cup of love to yourself, that cup of understanding and compassion. You're turning it inward where before you were giving it out. You were giving it to everyone around you, thinking that would bring it back to you. And now you're just pulling it back to you. You're just like, you know what? If I got to do something right, if I want to do something right, I've got to do it myself. I've got to give myself that cup of love before I'm able to give it out any longer. I've got to replenish. I've got to fill up my cup again. Wow, with Spirit's help. What's the challenge in the foundation for Aquarius? What is the challenge? The Three of Pentacles, going back to the drawing board here, going back to the basics here, because you have these new belief systems. It's really kind of like changing your religion because you've changed your belief system. You've changed that core value system of yours, where before you could be swayed, you could be maybe convinced, I don't know what that is, but there was a wishy-washiness there because you were just so insecure about it. You were just so unsure about it. But not anymore. Not anymore. You've gone back to the drawing board, back to the basics here. I'm going to start over with this new rule, with this new rule book I have, this new playbook that I have. This is glorious because this playbook is almost part of the Akashic records here with the past lives wanting to show up. These are lessons that have been passed down the line for many, 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 many lifetimes here, Aquarius. You are taking control of the way that you feel. It's like you took the responsibility off the shoulders of others around you about how you're feeling. If you could just change this, then I could feel better. If you would just say this, then I could feel better. And now you're just pulling that responsibility back into your authentic light here. It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what they say. Why should that affect me? Why should that get me up in my head and make me second guess myself or wonder if I was wrong in any way? I was wrong. They were wrong. I was right. They were right. It's just you're seeing all sides of life here, of what we go through, of the experiences here, and you're just letting it be. Absolutely letting it be, but going back to the basics, going back to the basics. Look at this, the tower on the bottom of the deck. You really tore something down. You tore your belief system down. It wasn't working any longer. It was just resistance for you. It was like that support and resistance, like you see in the stock market here. You have that support and then you have that resistance. You hit this resistance in your life here and you tore it all down. You broke through that glass ceiling. You broke through the box here to create this new value system, this new understanding, this new, I am going to stand with my balance and my authenticity. And once we reach that, there's nothing else out there to really conquer. Now it's just really bringing it in, the manifestation part of it now, the letting it be, the trust fall happening here for you. Wow, wow, wow. You brought it down, brought down the house here. What's the future foundation for Aquarius? Ooh, the moon. Look at this. The secrets revealed, things being brought back into perspective here. What seemed like a mountain to cross has now become a molehill. You've brought it into perspective. It's not as big as you thought it was. It's not as crucial as you thought it was. Things will tend to work out whether we try to manipulate that outcome or not. So you're just coming into this beautiful, beautiful understanding. Wow, something about the full moon here, something about the eclipse. It's like a reset for you, absolutely a reboot for you. So you can go back to basics without those preconceived notions or ideas of how things should have been or how things should have worked out here. Wow, you're really bringing things into perspective. I'm so excited to see this for you, Aquarius, because now the sky's the limit. Now that you are standing with this beautiful balance and this understanding about things always change. Change is the only constant. I can't keep trying to control it. I can't keep trying to manipulate the energy so that I can have the outcome I want. I'm going to be grateful for the outcome. I'm going to see grace in every outcome here. Everything is for the betterment of me. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The major arcana says it all here. I mean, this is a big transformation. This is a redo, a do over, a rebirth for sure. What is your advice, Spirit? What is your advice in the foundation? Seven of Wands. Look at this guardedness. Nobody can break through. Nobody can penetrate this. And the Empress. My God, look at you birthing something new here. You have this beautiful, beautiful ball of protection around you, spiritual protection around you that nobody, no man can penetrate here. You've come into who you are. You've come into this true, authentic light of yours here, Aquarius, and it is glorious. Some people have to really think about this ball of protection around them or this light of protection around them to really cut off the energies around them for periods of time happening in meditation. This is happening with you at all times. You don't even have to think about it. This protection is around you. This is glorious. Look at you birthing something new here, bringing something brand new in here. But you're different. You're different. You have changed so much. This is all about you changing and letting it go, surrendering it, putting this kind of drive aside and just what am I passionate about? What do I want to get up in the morning and do here? What excites me? My God, this is glorious. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Cups. There's the fourth six. My God, my God. Sixes are all about moving on and letting the energy exchange, not having this white knuckled grip on it because you wanted to see a different outcome or you want to see yourself here. You had this 5-year plan that you have demolished. You've demolished. It's like anything can happen. Anything can happen. Look how quick change comes in here. It can change in a second. So why am I trying to predict this? Why am I trying to manifest this future instead of just letting it be, letting it happen, finding that alignment? And then Abraham Hicks talks about that quite a bit. Get into alignment and that's exactly what you've done here. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get some clarification on this sorrow. What brought in this pain and grief for Aquarius? The Hierophant again, it came out in reverse here. So it was all to lead you to this point of really letting go and surrendering, having this very clean, concise, uh, uh, pragmatic rule book for yourself here. Nothing's going to knock you out of alignment, Aquarius. Nothing. You have become the star card that you are now, this miracle in your life. And it's all about replenishment. It's all about letting spirit replenish you. And that way you can replenish the earth and replenish the tangible, replenish the physical here. The Queen of Pentacles is all about the physical and staying grounded and staying balanced here, not getting too caught up in our heads, not getting influenced or second guessing ourselves any longer. Absolutely beautiful. Tell me about that Eight of Swords. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Two of Pentacles. Look at this. You were on the fence. You were on the fence. This goes back a very long time. This is part of your journey here. Look at that beautiful journey the High Priestess is walking on here. Understandings, and new belief system coming in. You're believing in things that you didn't used to believe in here. It's like now you believe in the magical. Now you believe in the miracles. There's no more second guessing that. There's no more sitting on the fence about it, trying to juggle the physical with the spiritual here and which one feels better, which one weighs more, which one feels lighter here. So absolutely beautiful. You're just walking away from the question altogether of, is it real? Is it real? Does it matter here? And so you're just surrendering for this leap of faith to take you in this new direction. But you think about things so differently here. It's very interesting, Aquarius. You've really gone through this kind of massive reset. It's like you had this computer brain, you were on auto mode for a little while here, and that just felt so restricting. That was the resistance itself here. You kicked through it, you kicked through that wall of resistance here to run through the finish line and just let things be, to really, really trust. Absolutely, this is about trust. What's this honoring of Aquarius in the heart space? You're really being respected now. And I think it's because you don't wear your heart on your sleeve. You don't talk about all the hardships that you've gone through. It's like even when people are telling you their stories and what they've gone through here, you're feeling this, you're thinking this, oh, I remember when that happened, but you're not sharing it with them. You're not taking from their stories, and they have a lot of stories to tell you. It's really quite beautiful. You are the grand listener now, because what does it matter if they think you understand what they're saying? They're speaking with you to you with an energy that you are returning back to them, this understanding, this resonating. I get it. I get it. You don't have to say why you get it, and you don't with this very high playbook that you're going by here. But there's just this energetic understanding between you and anyone you're having a conversation with. I want to see what that's about. What is that about? The Three of Swords. It's about that grief. And the Justice and the Ten of Wands. Aquarius. My God, look at this Libra energy coming in. This fellow a sword fellow air sign coming in for you. I'm really loving that. It's what cut through the grief and the sorrow and the disappointment. I mean, absolute disappointment. Things just really, really cracking down around you with that tower that we saw earlier here, Aquarius. This just had to be done. It had to be demolished. It had to be, it was almost purification by fire. You just really had to burn it all away. Everything you believed, everything you thought, everything you, it's like a graduation, and you've learned all of these, things up for the through college, through higher education here, and then all of a sudden you had to relearn everything. It wasn't what you thought. That base system, that core system of yours was not what you thought. Started breaking down, started crumbling. It was a false foundation, and you just took out this sword of truth and said, what does it matter? What does it matter? I will always be learning. I will always be consuming information and knowledge here. So I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let that previous life go and be grateful for it. But moving on from the grief here. Love that. With the Ten of Wands, you're setting down the burdens. No longer can they hold you back. They're not that weight or that anchor that they used to be here. In fact, now it just feels so light to look back. It just, you're looking back at the different things than you were before here. This nostalgia coming in, but you're very nitpicky about what you're looking at. So you're picking and choosing the good things, the things that worked, the things that made you feel free and cut that bondage of grief from you. So that's just so quite beautiful. So beautiful, this transformation of yours and letting go, moving on from the grief here. I want to see this rule book. I want to see this new set of rules that is unbreakable. It's just fused within you. There's no breaking it here. What is that all about? What is that all about? The devil. Look at this, the devil coming out in reverse here. The fears of it all. You were very, very caught up in that old belief system. There was this maybe guilt or fear that if you broke the rules, there would be some severe punishment. I mean, aren't we all kind of terrified of that, of breaking the rules and being severely punished, especially with justice coming out here, Aquarius? Now you're just like, since when? Since when is me making a mistake punishable? It's just not. And you're really removing that. You're removing that. I did the best I could with the resources I had in the moment. It was all about how you reacted in the moment. Wow, Aquarius. Really, really just, you've got this machete of truth now, this machete of justice. It really serves you well. You do not put your sword down. You do not vary from the path here. You do not vary from the path. You are such a strong, strong warrior. You're way stronger than you know. You're way more powerful than you know at this point here. And that's just going to continue onward, 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 just gaining the power, gaining the understanding, gaining the awareness, just really on this consciousness journey here to bring in the truth. I am tired of being lied to. I am tired of people hiding things from me, holding things from me. Now it doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. All I care about is my truth, is my understanding here. Absolutely, it cut away that devil energy, that fear energy, that being addicted to the past, being addicted to the sorrow and the grief, making that priority number one because of what you had been through. Really, really perseverance, persistence on this path of yours, and finding your truth, your understandings, your awareness here. It changed your life. It changed your life. You've changed your stars. Absolutely. Back to basics here, back to the beginning here. What's that all about with the Fool and the Three of Pentacles here? You had no choice. Home base was demolished. Your past life was demolished. There is no resemblance any longer. It's gone. It's completely different. If you look back, there was a before and an after with you, Aquarius. There was a lifetime and then a lifetime, two lifetimes within one, two understandings within one. You were so certain in your early years of this belief system you have. There was this cracking, this understanding, this wave that came in that you had no control over. You've been in control. You've been in control. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This is where I'm going. This is my 5-year mission. And then the crack started because of the resilience that you had, that determination that you had. It just got more and more and more unbalanced here. You got more and more out of whack between the physical and the spiritual, and it had to come down. It had to come down. You demolished it. There is no going home. I've heard this saying, there's no going home. There is no truer saying for you, Aquarius, because there is no home any longer. There is no before now. Now it's in the now. Now it's in the right now, and anything can change, and things always change. And even in my darkest days, I know that that will change. And even in my most wonderful lighted days, those clarity, those understandings, that will change as well here. So I'm going to enjoy it in the now moment. I'm going to really, really let my past go, not let it hold me back any longer. My God. All right. Any final advice in the foundation for Aquarius, Spirit? Any final advice? Four of Wands, a celebration of life now, the celebration of you now. Spirit is really, really celebrating you and this new understanding with the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. Oh, Aquarius, you are being so honored. You are being so cheered on and really celebrated. You're absolutely being celebrated now because you got it. You got it. The answer was right there all along. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. It was the understanding of it, the letting go of it, really, really releasing that white knuckled grip and letting go of the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel here because I give up. I give up. I don't know where I'm going anymore. My GPS is off. My understanding is off. My spiritual bond is severed here. And so you just brought it back. This new rule book, this do over for you, this new understanding here for you. And it's all about your elevation and the ascension of you, Aquarius. Oh my God, this is absolutely beautiful. On the bottom of the deck, Temperance again, there's that balance. There's that Sagittarius fire coming in, but that understanding and seeing the whole picture here, seeing the bigger picture here. I'm getting into alignment, and then that is the trick. That is the secret sauce there that you have found through your understandings, grief, sorrow, and suffering here. My God, you would not be here without that. And there's just a kind of a forgetting. There's this amnesia of your past happening here. Aquarius, you got to just let it go. Don't try to figure out why you can't remember. Don't try to figure out, don't try to bring it in. Don't try to go back there. There's no reason to. There's a before and an after with you. You are in the after now. You are in the next phase now. You are in the second half now. And it's all new. You cannot go by that old rule book, throw it into the fire, let it burn, let those journals burn, because those were helpful in the moment, but they do not help you any longer. It's time to burn them. It's time to write the letters to the people who did you wrong and burn them. You are not one to tell someone what they have done wrong. That does not serve you well. And plus, you're back to the basics. You're learning this whole new rule book now for yourself. So yeah, it's time to burn it all. It's time to really, really let it go. Let it go. It was there for purpose. It served you very, very well, but you no longer need it. Not with this new life of yours. The next, what's next? I'm in alignment, spirit. So what's next? Absolutely love this, Aquarius. I love this. I love this leap of faith. All right, I think I will leave it here. If you like this reading, please, please, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Really, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you, Aquarius. I'm sending you all my light and all of my love, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.